Eagles fans, what's going on? We are just about to start week 1 of the NFL season, and I want to break down in a minute why the Eagles should succeed this year. Number one, I believe that Nick Sirianni and this coaching staff, they are player developers, and they are guys that really understand how to get the maximum use out of each player. We're going to be using mesh concepts, crossing routes, and it's going to make it easier for Jalen Hurts. In addition, we have the luxury of having a solid running back room, so that's going to alleviate a lot of stress off of Jalen Hurts being able to give the ball to Miles Sanders and the other guys. Additionally, a lot of veterans leave on teams that are quote-unquote rebuilding. However, for this team, we kept the core of the team here. Fletcher Cox, Lane Johnson, Brandon Brooks, Jason Kelsey, Zach Ertz, the list goes on. So I believe that the core of the veterans and this exciting youth movement is going to allow the Eagles to succeed and exceed expectations. Go Birds, fly, go Sly.
Hi everyone, it's Shane with Painted Lines and Chalk Talk, and I'm here to give you 3 keys if the Eagles are a successful team in 2021. The first key is if the Nick Sirianni offense can get the most out of its personnel. The Eagles have some weapons with Zach Ertz and Dallas Goedert at tight end. They have Kenny Gainwell and Miles Sanders at running back, and they've got back-to-back first-round picks at receiver. And so if Sirianni is able to get the most out of that personnel, the offense should be able to perform reasonably well. The second key for the Eagles' success is if both the offensive and defensive line are top 5 units in the league. The talent is there. The question is about health. If these guys can mesh together and they can stay healthy, both units are highly valued by the team, and they should easily be top 5 units in the league. And then the third key is going to be if Jonathan Gannon's defense can stay unpredictable and mask the holes in the back end of the defense. Jim Schwartz was often very predictable in his play calling. Teams knew exactly what to expect and were able to exploit that. And the Eagles have deficiencies in the secondary, particularly at safety and in the linebacker core. And so if Jonathan Gannon is able to disguise his coverages and get the most out of this defense, the Eagles will be a successful team in 2021.
What is up, guys? This is Rob Landry here, trying to tell you how the Eagles exceed our expectations and actually have a very successful season with a lot of wins. And it starts with what has always been the bread and butter of the Philadelphia Eagles since the years of Andy Reid. They have their 2 strongest points on this team are the offensive and the defensive line. And we know that in the NFL, that the game in the trenches is the most important thing. And if they can stay healthy, they have the veterans and the young guys, a good mix of both, to be very successful in these 2 areas. One of the things I like for them in just week 1 here is their defensive line against Atlanta's offensive line. If they can put pressure on Matt Ryan, it negates the fact that they have a veteran quarterback back there making plays. So that is, to me, how this thing works. If the lines do what they do, it makes Jalen Hurts better, it makes the receivers better on offense, on defense, it makes the secondary better, and it can maybe protect those linebackers that we know are weak. So to me, to exceed the expectations, Nick Sirianni's done a good job of building these lines up. It's going to start and end in the trenches.
2021 season of the NFL is upon us. Eric, why do you believe the Eagles will surpass expectations this year?
Well, I think it comes down to the play of Jalen Hurts. I think he's going to find that consistent rhythm for himself. I think he's going to trust his receivers, guys that he has great relationships with from the past, like Devontae Smith, and guys that he trusts, and showing by the way of his tight ends and the way he loves to work them into the offense, and just overall health and consistency of the pass rush on defense.
Yeah, I think for me, the expectations are so low that it's going to be hard not to surpass those expectations. I think given this squad, new life, new coaching staff, some health to a lot of key positions, and we have a lot of youth. I think there's, that youth could, really shine this year. So I think that's why the Eagles will exceed those expectations for the 2021 season.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Dibes, Mr. Crockpot on Twitter. Why will the Eagles surpass expectations in 2021? Everybody can point to a healthy offensive line and a returning defensive line that was one of the best in the league in 2020. For me, it's all about player development, something Eagles fans haven't seen in quite some time. I'm talking about Jalen Reagor showing that he was worthy of a first-round pick. I want to see Nick Sirianni get this guy the ball in space, in the slot, on the outside, down the field, let's see what we got. Devontae Smith becoming the first 1,000-yard wide receiver since Jeremy Maclin. It's been that long. Let's go even further. Josh Sweat becoming the first edge rusher on the Eagles to get 10 or more sacks since Trent Cole, since 2011, I think. I want to see player development, and I think Nick Sirianni has the juice to kind of get his guys, get these young Eagles, and make them move forward in their development. I think we are on the right path. I don't know how many wins we're going to get in 2021, but I think the Eagles are on the right path to get their young guys moving in the right direction. Thanks for watching, guys. Go Birds.